What's up, everybody? It's Brian with HappyThumbsGaming, and we are back with some more Lego Ninjago Movie. In fact, we've got Location 5, the Dark Ravine story, which has Chapter 9? Wait a minute, what happened to Chapter 8? It's a little confusing as we're still trying to figure this out. Chapter 7 was Location 4, and it immediately goes right into Location 5, which is Chapter 9. So we're assuming that the Garmadon battle was Chapter 8, but for whatever reason, the game left that little notation out. We'll figure that out, though, 100% sure, and get back to you before we get to our collectibles. So as you can see, we are picking up right where we left off at the uncrossable jungle here, and we're going to make our way to the next point where we are going to teleport to the Dark Ravine. That's right, Scotty, beam us up. We've got some more things to check out, and we take a quick peek around before making our way to the new area. There you can see we've got no collectibles quite yet. All of the loading screens have been removed, and oh, cutscene.
Well, looks like there's no way through.
Oh, well, I guess we'll have to turn back. Come on, Lloyd.
Wait, I feel something.
Is it, a sense of unease because you're clearly walking into a trap?
No, quite the opposite. I feel harmony.
Jeez. You need some gloves, Zane?
Oh, great. Wu had to teach you about inner balance, didn't he?
I think I may have achieved inner balance. I believe I can do spin jitsu now.
He's got moves like Jagger. See, look at that. We've got Chapter 9 all of a sudden. Like, where did Chapter 8 go? We'll have to figure that out like we already did say. So, here we go. We are actually looking to harness ice ninjutsu. So, basically what we got to do is what we've already learned in the previous areas. We got to go ahead and use our Ninjago specialty. And this one, for Zane, happens to be the Ice Spinjitzu. So go ahead and hold the icon indicated for you, and then once you see the twirling tornado spinning, go ahead and target where you're aiming for. In this case, it happens to be the waterfall that's flowing here. And once we toss our ice tornado at it, look at that. It gets oh so chilly and freezes it up, so we can go ahead and scale it and get to the top. That's right, I thought I was going to have to jump on it like ice, like layers, like stairs or whatever. Turns out that is not the case. It is actually a scalable wall, so just simply run up to it, hit the jump icon, or hit the jump button, which should be either X, A, or I'm not sure what it is on the Nintendo Switch. My bad. I still got to figure that out. I have one, but I don't play it a whole lot, especially have not played the Lego Ninjago video game on it, but... All right, we are learning something new here. Basically, Garmadon is, well, he's got a little extra junk in his trunk, so to speak. He weighs a little bit extra because he's got that cage that we built around him. So in a second, we're going to use him to go ahead and weigh down that pressure-sensitive switch back there. But we're going to go to the far right first and use our grapple plug to rip down and rebuild this, this little power node here. And nope, wrong character, and... I go on a little game of musical characters here, not once, but a couple of times, actually. I don't really know why. I tried to use the toggling button. That never seems to work for me. I tried to use the press in the direction that you're supposed to, or like where your character is that you want. That didn't work for me. I tried actually going and selecting the character, and that finally worked. So you'll see a little bit of that. But, we used Cole's tornado ability. You can see we've gone ahead and flipped it to lower the elevator. We've got Garmadon on it, and now we flipped it one more time with Cole so we can go ahead and lift that elevator up. Whew. All right, next up, what do we got? Well, we've got, not Nia. What is she doing down there? We've got Garmadon up top, so we can go ahead and weigh down this switch, which opens the door for us, so we can go ahead and keep on keeping on. And look at that. We've got a whole bunch of studs and more things to break, which reveal more studs, but, yeah, after a few head slams with Garmadon, we realize he's not the most, I don't know, accurate or nimble character. So we'll go ahead and switch on over to another one of our ninja heroes. As it turns out, we're going to do a little hippa to the hoppa to get to the other side here in just a second. Got a couple of little poles that we'll use. In fact, I think I actually fail at my first attempt. But we got another obstacle course. You can see we got to get all the way from there to there, as it just showed us. And we start off by doing a little, look at this. We got to jump from, that's where we go. Wait, ready? Oh, once, twice. Oh, do I get it? No fail this time. Woohoo! Boy, that's a first. Now, there's some stuff off to the right, but we're not going to pay attention to that because we actually need to go up and around. But, uh-oh. Oh no! There's some bad guys here, so we're gonna go ahead and take them on. And look at this, we're gonna go ahead and give them the old cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. That's right, you'd think this is prom or something with all the dance moves we're busting out here. But turns out it's not, and we're gonna get a couple of multiplier build-ups here. In fact, oh no! So we do fall off. This, is it this level? I'm pretty sure it's this level. I fall off so many times in this little sequence here between now and the end of the video. It's actually quite embarrassing. So, you know, I know a lot of you guys ask me, how are you getting through this so easily? How do you play? A lot of the times, if it looks like I'm doing really well, it's because I failed once before and I had to reload the game and play the level over, and I knew where most of the things were. In some cases, I get lucky and I just kind of look like I know what I'm doing. But in other cases, like today, you get to see me for who I really am, which is not that great anymore. Like, I'm getting old. I'm actually, not to put a number on it, but in January, I will be flipping 40 years young. I don't know if I can say that anymore. I guess probably 40 years old. But, oh, check that out. We've got a wall run to a twirly pull to a hippa to the hoppa to a wall. Oh, don't stop her. That was pretty cool. That was a lot of fun. And I thought that was some sort of pressure-sensitive switch there, too, but nope, it's not. And, hey, we've been tossing some social media cues up down below. If you have not already, check us out on social medias. Of course, if you don't have an Instagram or Twitter, you don't need to go create one to follow us. But if that's a social platform you like to be active on, feel free to follow us and communicate with us, as we always enjoy comments, questions, and things like that. Sometimes you guys share really cool Lego videos or other things with us. We enjoy that stuff. You know, we prefer you watch our videos. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can't always be watching us. We know that there are other channels out there. Just like on cable, there's like, what, 700, 900 channels, something like that now. And there's only about 5 everybody likes. Everybody's always got like their top 5 or top 10. But hopefully we make it in that realm of being fun and enjoyable for you. All right, so you can see we got Garmadon back up here again. We had to flip another one of those power nodules with, that's right, Cole's Earth Tornado. And of course, we could stand on that pressure-sensitive switch with Garmadon, revealing yet another one of those flip switches. And Cole does the trick for us, and it brings this old-timey elevator up to the top, and we'll go ahead and hop on it. Really, I think you're only supposed to send Garmadon down on it, but you know what? It was big enough for the 2 of us, so why not? All right, now once we get down here, we're going to need to jump onto that pressure-sensitive switch. And wait a minute. Oh, I was going to say, looked like I needed to give him a little help there. It didn't look like he had enough weight to weigh it down, but it turns out he did. And, all right, we got ourselves a Ninjanuity token. That's right. So, you know, these, I thought at first these were going to be tokens that you had to find or unlock somehow. But really, they're just kind of given to you as you progress through the story. So, that being said, play the story, you should get them. I don't think there's anything other than that to them. Now, we have actually completed a whole row, and look at that. We have unlocked the Master of the Thinking Elder in the character creator. So we've got different parts that we can use to create a special character. And yeah, we also accidentally pressed that button again, so we get to look at the purchased item once more. And, oh no, there's another fail for you. So there's a couple of spots. That's I'd like to say that's the last time I fall, but it is not. All right, so who out there is already done? I know a few of you guys have commented that it only took you like 13 or 15 hours or something like that to complete the game. To play the game entirely. Phew, I said that wrong. But I don't know. I don't know if I believe that or not. I might need a picture of your save file to see how much time was actually played. And maybe it felt like 15 hours, but something tells me it's probably a little longer than that. As even our guide writer, Doug, has probably invested more than 15 hours at this point, and he's not quite finished. So, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Doug is under that, but it certainly seems like enough time has passed that we would be beyond that. I would say my save file probably says something around the 5 to 7 hours worth. And, you know, I think I was 25% after completing the last level, or maybe it's after we complete this level. It's one of them. I got them a little mixed up, okay? We'll figure it out, though, once we get to the end. All right, what do we do now? We come to this little ravine here. We see a waterfall in the back, and you know the way the water moves, it's kind of different than previous water. You know, it doesn't really look like something you'll be able to interact with. You know, there's certain things like fire is another example. There are certain fires that you can interact with, while others are simply for show, and they have a different look and feel to them. And I definitely kind of felt like the water was something that didn't look like you could interact with it, but they've changed it, and now you can. Now, I noticed when I was hopping along those poles that there there was something going on out there. Like maybe you could target and aim for something out there, maybe a different path or something available. But we'll have to come check that out when we come back for our collectibles. And all right, so check it out. We got some of these spiders, creeper crawlers. We do not like these guys at all. I got to be honest. Oh, and yeah, make sure you save any blues or purples for that matter. Oh, no! For when you get your multiplier built up. I think a little bit later, I jump off and I totally grab a purple when I have a 16x multiplier going. So it ends up being like 160,000, right? 16 times 10 is 160. So, yeah, and it's thousands, so that would be pretty awesome. So you'll see it here in a little bit, and I actually quickly switch to the other character. So although the character I jumped with dies, I switched fast enough that it doesn't affect my stud count or count towards a negative death for me. So I don't know how far it is. It's coming up though soon. It's not too far away. Might be after the cutscene, if I'm being honest. But all right, we take a quick peek at what's going on here. We got some weird guys doing something fire. What did he build over there? It looks like, oh, is that a reference to It? Is that are we all floating down here? I mean, what's going on there? Did you see that? He like folded up a little origami sailboat and then ran it down the river. We're underground. I don't know. I can't imagine that's a reference to It, but it might be. Do you like that wordplay? Reese would say I'm not very punny right now, but I like to think that sometimes it works out for me. Maybe it's luck, maybe it's by design. I don't know which I really feel is the case, but either way, I'll take the credit for being punny. And all right, so we got a couple guys down and out. We got a combo up to 25 with a 6X, which is nice. A few twirly pulls. We're going to try to spam that button as quick as we can to get across and collect as many of them studs as possible with the 6X. And we're getting pretty close to the next ninja level. Now, hey, if you have not already, you probably just saw a little notation about Patreon or patronage. That's right. We appreciate all your patronage that you guys support us with. Selecting tiers and stuff over at patreon.com. If you have not checked it out already, please do. You know, we don't ask a lot. If anything, we'd ask that you jump on at the $1 tier, and that'd be awesome. You know, support us just a little bit, and if a handful of you guys did that, it goes a long way. So just putting that out there, you know what I'm saying? We got some links down below in the video description if you guys want to check that out a little further. And we got another fatty switch over here. We got to have Mr. Weighs a Lot to come go ahead and stand on it and weigh that down. And oh, I wasn't sure if he was gonna be nimble enough to hop out onto these posts, but he is. Now look off to the left. There's certainly another route or something going on out there that we can interact with, but we'll go ahead and check that out when we come back for our collectibles as per usual. Now we do these story videos to kind of showcase how to get through the levels and of course the cutscenes, which those have been kind of a pain in the tuchus as they have popped a lot of copyrights. Some of these cutscenes are directly from the movie, as I've already mentioned in some of the previous videos, and so we've had to remove a lot of those. Some of them have kind of slid in, and some of them have not, and it's been a real pain with the copyrights, and it's real weird. I'd get into it, but it almost needs its own whole video to explain that stuff. So if you guys are interested in copyright and that kind of stuff, let me know, and I could always do a separate like vlog video where I'm standing in front of the camera complaining about all this stuff. But all right, check it out. We've got this weird wall in the back. I wasn't sure what to do until that green symbol lit up, and it showed me a sword, which let me know that Lloyd is going to come in here and save the day. Cha-cha, cha-cha. Look at that. We got them all down. Collect a few studs before moving on in. And look at that. Oh, no, some more of them spiders. So we'll go ahead and do some aerial attacks on them because I like stepping on spiders. I don't know about you. I don't like getting all up close and personal and shaking hands with them. I like using my feet, preferably with a shoe on them. Even socks. I don't know if socks are enough. I will look for a unworn shoe or, you know, like a sandal laying around or something, even if it's not mine, like it's Reese's or something, rather than stepping on it barefoot or with socks on. I don't know. It's one of my things. What about you guys? Oh, no! Cutscene!
Can we turn back?
Yeah, much as I hate to side with the most evil person who ever lived,
You're too kind.
but I'm getting a pretty bad vibe here too.
It's okay. We can deal with anything this jungle throws at us.
Oh, so have you magically discovered your spinjitzu power too? I'll shut up now.
Oh man, was hoping I'd be next.
Come on, we're going to get through this.
All right, Nia, look at that. We get a new Spinjitzu. This one is pretty cool. It is the Water Tornado. That's right. I know it should be called like a water spout or a hurricane or something like that. But we're going to call it a Water Tornado because, I don't know, the other ones have been called tornadoes too, so why change it? And this one's a little bit different. So basically it's more of the same basically, but we got to find these little hanging containers, and we actually use the water tornadoes to fill those containers with water, weighing them down, opening doors. And after opening the first door, you should get yourself another Ninjanuity token. Now, I don't know how you're spending yours, but we definitely like attack chains and extra studs. Now, we did grab some extra health along the way, too. But look at that. We're going to go for the attack chain +1. And we get the art of the floating butterfly opened in our character creator. So that's pretty sweet. And it turns out, it looks like there are 7 different moves, 3 different tiers. You fill them all up with your Ninjanuity tokens, totaling 21 Ninjanuity tokens. So basically, by the time we get through with the story, we should have all 21 of those, and all items should be purchased. So the order you purchase them in, it probably doesn't matter a whole lot. But like I said, the extra studs and stuff may come into play. Now, all right, we have found another one of those floating containers, so we went ahead and used it to fill it up, and we got Garmadon up from down below. Now, there was some sort of weird bullseye up top right there, but I opted to not mess with it right now, because we're going to come back and get all them collectibles in one fell swoop. But speaking of fell swoop, did you see that? We took him up with the, what was it, with a Skyward Dragon. That's right, that's what it's called. And yeah, I love that. That's got to be my favorite move. And ooh, Climbing Squirrel. That is quite the name. And oh, so here we go. We're getting into that multiplier where I get above 10. Here's 12. So that purple stud that I jump out and grab here pretty soon. Watch this. So I just upped a level, right? I got just about halfway already because of my multiplier, but watch, I actually go up a whole level once I grab this one. So I'm not quite done yet. Once all the bad guys are gone, I look over to the left and I see the Poiple, and I jump out there, and then a quick switch to my other character before I die. So ready? Boom! You see that? I switched over to Lloyd and saved the day, and it made me go up a whole level. In fact, I've already got almost 2/3 of the way of the next one, too, so definitely worth trying. I mean, in the worst case scenario, you die and you end up losing 1,000 studs, but you also lose your multiplier. So, but I guess at the end of the day, there was not a whole lot of studs left around to collect, so it doesn't really hurt you very much. So next up, I got a little confused. I was like, where do I go? Who do I go? And here we go. I'm playing the old character musical chairs here, trying to figure out which one is which. Trying to get to Nia, because I could see that I got to go ahead and fill up that water tank, and I could see more in the back. Plus, it already told me to. We got to fill up these tanks to get across. So there was all sorts of hints at that. It was just a matter of getting control of Nia. So, all right, I actually target this one off in the distance here now. So if you don't do that now, you may have an extra one once you get down the road. But as it turns out, you basically got to do, what, six of these, I think, before you can gain safe passage all the way across. And once we get there, we're basically almost done. And, ooh, there's a gold brick. You know how we love us some gold, but watch this fail. Watch this, ready? I try to jump to the left. To the left, to the left. Oh, no. Oh, I saved myself there. Okay, so maybe I don't fall all the way down. I thought I totally died. So, yeah, easy double jump right there to get over to get that gold brick. But, again, we're going to come back and get that later. All right, last guy, I think. No, there's one more that comes up with one more. And then we get across. Oh, no, we got one more chandelier to jump across. So I figured out what I was doing wrong the first time, so I made it across. So, hey, look at that. Be off, Wayne. Go ahead and check us out on Facebook if you have not already. We run a weekly giveaway every Friday. It starts Friday, usually about 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is my local area time. And we run the contest till Sunday at about the same time, 6 p.m. PST. So you get a couple of days. If you're not around on Friday, don't worry. You got Saturday and most of Sunday before we pick our winner. And then basically you just have to like the post and make sure you like our page. Now, I don't know how many weeks have gone by where the winner was selected and they liked the post but didn't like our page, or liked the page but didn't like the post, and I guess that didn't work, so I guess it was the first one. I'm telling stories there. Essentially, you need them both, and we've had to pass on people because they didn't have them both, so it's super unfortunate, but you got to follow the rules, you know what I mean? So, all right, here we got 2 water spots we got to fill up, and we're going to go ahead and do that now. But yeah, I highly recommend checking us out on Facebook. We have all sorts of social media, but we definitely are most active, and it's most, I guess, relevant to you to be on Facebook. So even if you don't have an account active for you, make one that's called like Skohottentot or something, and just have it be just for the HTG giveaways or something. It's up to you. I mean, or don't. We give away Lego. We've given away hats, shirts, stickers over the years. I mean, all sorts of stuff over the years. Mainly Lego and stickers these days, because we kind of found a jackpot of some discounted Lego a while back. But we're running out. And, hey, you guys wonder about Patreon and helping us out and stuff? That's what a lot of that money goes to. A lot of the money we earn pays for the video games that we play and cover, as well as the giveaway stuff. You know, and of course, any of our travel. We've gone to a few shows and things like that, like PAX over the years, and we hope to get to some more and meet some more of you guys. But all right, we got one final little battle here before we get into the final cutscene. Well, the final cutscene that we're displaying in this video. I'm pretty sure there was one little segment that I had to remove due to copyright. And oh, to the Master of the Skyward Dragon. I told you we were going to get that in here. That is actually for using that move 20 times. So basically, you know, kick a little tuchus and then press the circle or B button again. Sorry, I don't know what it is on the Switch. So, but yeah, press that button and knock them up in the air. And, of course, give them the old cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. That's pretty sweet. All right, once the last guy is gone, we'll go ahead and vaporize into... No, I'm just kidding. We're going to go ahead and enter a cutscene. So here we go.
It's getting kind of difficult to see in here.
What, you afraid of the dark?
No, just the things inside it.
Wait, did you hear that?
What have you got in that cage?
Nothing?
Oh, we caught Garmadon! I meant a pig. We caught a pig. A big pig. Hey!
Garmadon? Garmadon?
Oh, Garmadon. Oh, Garmadon. I can't see him.
You! Ha! Well, this is lucky, isn't it? Okay, General, let me out of this cage. Then see about getting me some lunch. That's an order, General Number 1.
You can't give me orders. You fired me.
Out of a volcano.
Sorry, one moment. Run, yeah? Run, okay? Run, shall we? Good to go? Okay, great. Sorry, thanks for that. Run!
Find the weapon!
Dogpile on the rabbit, dogpile on the rat. Anybody remember those old cartoons? Anyways, Dark Ravine complete. We get a gold brick for doing that. And of course, we should get ourselves a trophy achievement. And hey, if you guys haven't already, click that subscribe button. And in case you don't want to miss out on any of our upcoming videos, click that notifications bell and select your proper notification preferences. And there was the trophy achievement called Master of Shortcuts for getting through the Dark Ravine. Now, we also got a couple of new elements figured out, or mastered, as the game calls it. So we'll go ahead and take those. Thank you very much. Now, earlier I was talking about my percentage overall versus how much time I've played. I don't really know how long the save file is, but you can see I was wrong. It is at the end of this video that I am 25%. So knowing that there's lots of characters and things like that available, so I don't think there's a whole lot. I mean, this game's big, but it's not huge. Not like Lego City or Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, for that matter. But we got a couple of unmasked character outfits and also some character creator parts. Now, those may be a little different based on how many studs you picked up and what your multipliers were. You may be way ahead of us. You may be behind us. But either way, we got some gold weapons unlocked, which, again, I do believe those are attached to our ninja levels, too. I'm not 100% sure on that. But here we go. Here's the ninja levels. We are a coiled snake now. That was supposed to be a rattlesnake. It failed. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. We're going to go ahead and continue the story in our next video, but that's going to wrap it up for Lego Ninjago Movie Video Game Location 5, The Dark Ravine Story. As I've been saying, hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Check us out on all of our social medias. We got a Thumbie must-see video for you here, of course, as well. And as for me, I got more editing and playing to do. So as always, until next time,